going to this party for the CSA, right? So Richard was driving us or whatever, right? So someone must have had the wrong direction. So someone must have give him the wrong directions, or the address we had was must be wrong. Something didn't happen. So we driving on this long black road. So everybody's saying, just don't see him like. Everybody's saying just don't see him in the right place or whatever, but ain't nobody saying nothing right. So we driving right, and he's like, "You guys are sure this is right? You guys are sure?" So we still driving right. And then at one point when we started driving, the map was telling them to like turn off. And at that point when it's time to turn off, it wasn't no road. It wasn't no more road, like it wasn't no more pavement. It was just grass. It was just like fields of grass. And then we saw like this abandoned gate.
Oh no.
So he drove.
Oh no.
So at that point, nobody want to get out the bus. Because we feeling like we in a get out moment. You know the movie?
Yeah.
So he tried right? And he hit something. The bus is like, bro. He was like, fuck.
I said that? Oh my gosh. I don't remember.
And he was like, no, that's it. That's it.
And he back up?
He was like, that's it. I don't know where y'all gonna go tonight, but it's no party back there. It's no party back there. So we turned around, and then eventually they sent us the right address, and we found it was in like a woodsy area, but where we was like in bushes. I don't know how we get there.
Oh my god.
Girl, that was so funny. Oh my god.
I would have been scared in the moment though.
I was like,
so
where are we
funny.
going? I was like, no. I was like, because I was scared that we would just break down or something.
Yeah.
What do I do with
Anything could happen.
15 kids?
Oh
What do I do with? And it was
God.
And
pitch black.
it wasn't good service.
Yeah.
Right,
Nobody
the
was calling.
phones.
Nobody was able to call.
And the directions on the phone went dead. So I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do?
The van was like, boom. He was like, fuck.
What did you hit?
I have no idea. I really...
And that time Rashid was in the car and she was like, no boy, this ain't it, man. This ain't it, boy. And she was like, I ain't going out like that.
But y'all were so quiet though.
We was laughing. We was laughing at you. We was laughing at the whole situation though, because we really thought we might have died. Cause like it was nothing.
But
there.
if you don't laugh, you gotta cry. So
we was scared at the same time, and at the same time we was laughing at it, cause like we wasn't sure where we was going, but he up front there driving with confidence, and he asking us, "You guys are sure this is the right way, right? You guys know where this is. This doesn't look right." But he's still driving with confidence.
Oh, he had to make it look like he was. he
I
was
was
sure.
like, what is this? Oh my goodness. I was.
Jamil,
I would have been scared.
I'll never forget that night.
I would have
I'll
been
never forget that
scared.
night. I
You're in
got
a completely different area.
I got a message Elsa and I got a message Elsa and I said she remember that. Richard, that was funny. You had us dying that night.
Oh my god.
And then one other time we was getting ready to go to one party and he had us waiting for an hour because he was like, because some of them didn't. There's a conference, so you have parties and you have events, but it's more parties than events. So he was mad because some of them didn't show up for one of the events. So
That same trip?
so when we was like ready to go to the party, we was ready standing up by the bus waiting on him, and I think Elsa had called you or someone had communicated with. Wait, and there's another funnier part. Anyway, someone had communicated with. Someone had communicated with him, right? And he was like, I think Elsa was like, he said he don't know where we going because nobody showed up for this event, or some people didn't show up for this event, and you know the deal, Elsa. You knew the deal. I don't know where y'all going.
But you ain't going to the party.
Oh my, yes, exactly. Yeah, I think I remember now.
And then the next morning, Elsa come in the room, right? And Elsa was like, "Oh y'all, McNabb is upset. McNabb's upset." And I was like, "Who's like why?" He's like, "Cause he's." He's like, "Cause he say," and imagine, okay, see how he's act, right? Imagine him being paranoid and being extra for no reason. But anyway, he was like, Elsa was like, Elsa was like, McNabb say he ain't see Jerry in 24 hours and he gonna file a missing person report.
Because he didn't go to the event.
Yeah, I didn't see him, so I was like, where is he?
He's like, so Elsa was trying to call Jerry. He's like, Jerry, come on with the shit, boy. McNabb say he gonna file a missing persons report for you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he went off with some friends, right? Or
He's with one other girl.
oh
Man,
yes.
that was so funny. Elsa was like, Elsa was like, McNabb don't have to carry on like this. McNabb don't have to carry on like this.
It's responsibility.
Like, he gonna file a missing persons report. Rasheed was like, no man, he can't be serious.
But they didn't tell me that this guy went off. I guess
Yeah,
they all
so
knew,
all you
but I
guys
was
knew?
like, where is he? Because you gotta count them.
Yeah.
We take them out 1, 2, 3. I gotta count them because
Yeah.
how would I
Okay, but Jerry
explain?
he was a student, but he was an adult. Like some of us wasn't 21 yet, but he was over 21. He was an adult. So
But
we
still,
were.
he still came
I
with
know,
you.
but still at the end of the day, we was like, why is McNabb freaking out like this over one of the students that's over 21?
Yeah.
Like if it was one of us who was like 18, because I think I was my first concert. I was like 18. It was like, okay, yeah. Some of us was 18, some of us was 19. Okay, but Elsa was like, man, McNabb freaking out over Jerry. Who cares? Nobody cares about Jerry. Let Jerry do whatever you want.
Yeah, he had disappeared. I remember.
He's like, McNabb say you see Jerry in 24 hours and he's gonna file a missing person report.
Y'all laugh at me, huh?
Jerry had a great time. He was
Yes.
listening, so he had a great time.
And then one time, remember we was in Walmart and we pull off and you leave Lexington?
Yes,
On
I
purpose?
did. Because he disappeared or what? What happened?
He didn't know. We was all in Walmart. And everybody had gotten what they needed to get, and we was coming
Oh,
out.
let's
And we was
start.
already
Yes, we
drive
forgot
off.
him.
We was already.
We forgot him.
He forgot him.
Yeah,
Not
but,
we.
yeah,
He
yeah,
forgot.
but they didn't say anything to me.
Yeah.
He forgot Lexington.
They didn't say anything to me. I'm expecting them to help me, and we drove off. And I think I said count.
No, I think Rasheed was like, Lexington in here, boy. So Richard was like, who's not here? Who's not here? What are you talking about?
How far did you get?
We was on the road.
Yeah, but not very far.
We was
But
on the road. And so they called Lexington, was like, Lexington, you still at Walmart? And he was like, yeah, I'm coming out to meet y'all. Now, like, he thought we was still in the in the
parking lot.
Walmart. I was like, Richard, leave this woman child. And at that time, he was a freshman. Lexington was a freshman. I was like, oh my God.
yes, I remember that. Yeah, that Walmart. I left the kid because I'm expecting them to like be back. What are you split up for? Why is Lexington not with us? I was like, oh my goodness, these kids.
That's so funny.
That was so funny.
Yeah, that trip was really good though.
So you drove from Miami to Gainesville?
To Gainesville, yeah, because nobody else would drive them. How else would they?
No, it
What
wasn't
happened?
that.
Mrs.
He was
Knowles.
Like, no, it wasn't that. He was like, oh, because we went the first year when we went to my first year when we went to Tampa. Jerry those drove, but it was a small group of us. We were just in 2 vans. But my second year, he was like, oh, I want to see what all this. What all this is about. Y'all only go to the party. I want to see what this is about. I'm coming. So he came. But that's why he drive us.
Is it? No,
Yes.
no. Y'all
Yes,
wanted a
listen.
driver.
No.
Maybe that had a little bit.
Jerry was willing to drive, but you was like, no. Y'all always coming for this conference thing.
Money.
Always costing so much
They wanted money. So I
Anyway.
said to give everybody a chance and pay for a hotel, then it's cheaper to drive.
So he was like, I'm coming. I'm gonna see what this is all about. I'm gonna see if this is just partying or if y'all do things. So he
And it was mostly partying.
Of course it was. It was.
I mean, it was
But it was funny, you know.
Was it
I
conference with other
understood.
colleges?
with the other Caribbean associations.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
I would say y'all have the ACS.
ACS, yeah.
It was CAS. What is it called? CSA.
CSA, yeah.
So it's Caribbean
Student Association.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, it was a good group, and
That's cool though.
remember when y'all came out of that club, how it smelled like weed? I was like, oh my! Of course, they weren't smoking, but
Yeah.
it's just. But I waited up for them and
Yeah, I was
wait on
shocked.
them.
He was like, "Oh, call us when you're done." I was like, "He really gonna come and pick us up this late?" He was like, "Yeah."
But
Yeah,
was it lit though?
it was late. It was
But
like
see, in
4
Gainesville,
a.m.
everything closed at like 2.
Oh, that's like Orlando.
Everything closed, and the cops
Oh
be
yeah,
outside.
and the cops were
They be
there.
outside waiting.
Oh,
They
I
be
don't like
outside
stuff like
waiting.
that.
Ain't nothing gonna pop off in Gainesville.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Gainesville is kind of country-ish, right?
it's a college town.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So it's like Tally.
so they have
Yeah,
everything
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really nice.
So he was like, call me when y'all done. And then the embarrassing part, right? All the other schools, they either had like big buses
Mm-hmm.
or they had like cars, rental cars or whatever. So he pulling up
In like a
in this
minivan?
big white, no, it was like a big white bus.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a 20-seater bus
Mm-hmm.
with the big St. Thomas wrap on it and stuff like that.
That's cool though. Y'all were ripping.
No,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it was like we was babies, you know?
Yeah.
It was
Can
so
everybody get in the school bus?
that basically it was so embarrassing. Cause you just come
It's like your dad came to pick you up.
yeah, like you can imagine you just come at the club and then someone coming to pick you up in like a big school bus with a big school sign on it. It's so embarrassing.
Yeah. So come and hold my hand. Come on.
And then our school was already like one of the smallest schools there. So the people was already thinking like we babied anyway.
Yeah.
Cause it wasn't we didn't have big groups.
How many
like
students go to St. Thomas? Like,
not that much.
it's
It's like 30-something thousand. I mean, 3,000 something.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it is like a. It's nice.